Hello, everyone. As we know that everybody right now is talking about the new AI study that has been published in Calgary Herald and also shared by Global News that predicts that Calgary's house prices will come down by about $100,000 in the next 2 years. I know that's a very significant amount, and as a buyer, you're still thinking, okay, what should I do and what shouldn't I do? Here are some of the things that I wanted to share with you about that study. First of all, the author of that study, his name is Arkin Yonder, also shared his views with Calgary Herald by saying that the forecast of steep decline in medium prices to be an improbable outcome. So he is also mentioning that forecast a steep decline in median prices is an improbable outcome. So keep that part in mind, that even though the AI based study is done, but few other things that I want to share with you as well. And the second thing that we know, even Global News has actually mentioned about it as well, that Canada is expecting by the end of 2026 somewhere between 300 to 400,000 new immigrants. That is a pretty big number. Now, why am I bringing this up to you? Just wanted to let you know that when COVID came, even as a realtor, even myself, and we thought market is going to crash. Just because nobody was coming to take a look at properties, it was really hard to sell, nobody wanted to get out, and the interest rates were quite high. But to save the economy, federal government dropped all these, Bank of Canada dropped the interest rates, and that's where the market totally went in the other direction. So even though everybody is thinking that the market will go down, and we know that prices are going down, and that is going to happen for the next few months, we know that for sure. But if the interest rates get adjusted and the immigration gets the immigrants, as we are expecting 300 to 400,000 more people by the end of 2026, things could change really quickly. It's really hard to predict. No one can predict when things are going to turn around. So keep that part in mind. When you are shopping right now for property, the only thing you need to make sure that you are getting a good deal. And obviously, as real estate experts, we can guide you through the whole process by showing you where other properties are selling in that market and what you can buy it for. For sellers, obviously, it is a bit of headache right now. Things are not moving as fast as they used to be. But if you price it aggressively, you can still sell your property. Now, here is another thing that I wanted to share with you. And that is, when it comes to new home starts, Calgary is leading the nation. Right now, in the first half of the year, Calgary had more than 10,000 new starts that were being built. That is a huge number, but that also includes basically everything, including apartments, detached homes, semi-detached homes, and also the townhouses. But 10,000 is a pretty big number, where all the other major cities have seen a big decline. So as we know that most of the builders right now are offering some really, really good deals, and make sure you take advantage of that. But again, as I mentioned, that when you are thinking that prices are going to start dropping significantly, they have already dropped since 2024. But how further will they drop is going to be a question, and we will come to know in the near future what really happens. Now, the good news we know is that Canadian government is taking some tariffs off, so they can start negotiating with the U.S. government to make sure that the trade and tariffs are off, and basically the trade can restart. And if that happens, obviously economy will show a shift. It might not happen right away, but it will happen down the road. So keep that part in mind. So now, when it comes to the mortgage rates right now, as we know that most of the banks are offering pretty good deals, and when you are switching between banks from one bank to the other, some of them are actually trying to basically lure customers so they can come and join their bank, and they're offering even $6,000, $7,000 cash back. So make sure you take advantage of that. And the interest rates are It depends on the mortgage term, so they can be somewhere between 4% and up to even 4.5%. So make sure you shop around before you really sign the documents. Now, the last thing is our weekly numbers. As we know, market is slow, but at the same time, the inventory has started to hit the market, not at the same rate. It is started to slow as well. We know in Calgary, in winter months, we don't receive that much inventory, but sales are still happening pretty close to 500 number. So new listings, we had 778 new listings that came in the market, back on the market 93 properties. 716 properties saw price decrease. There is adjustment getting done right now. 15 properties saw price increase. 404 properties were pending. 529 properties got sold. 104 properties were expired. 7 were withdrawn, and 270 properties were terminated. Things are obviously not that easy as they used to be, but obviously, as I mentioned, we will see in the month of September, when the report comes for August, how really things are going. That is our weekly report, and we'll keep you posted with all that. But at the same time, if you have any question regarding real estate, please give me a call. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Phone number is 403-689-2345. Thank you.